Hello everyone, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Once again, we are driving the Mack Superliner by VD Modding. It is a fantastic freeware truck. I will have it linked in the description below. You can check it out there. And the sounds are with that mod as well. However, we're using Z-Mod's new Mack trailer. Now, this thing is not released yet. It's still being pre-ordered currently. If you want to check it out, I'll have it linked. But it is a dump trailer, a Mack dump trailer, and it's pretty darn cool. You might see some things that don't work currently, like the landing gear and things like that, but it is a work in progress. We are at a truck stop in Winchester, Virginia, and we're using the Project Mid-Atlantic map and the coast to coast as well. Stick around to the very end of the video and I will go over all of my mods. Okay, let's go pick up here. I'm gonna put this thing into gear now. We have 12 gears in this Superliner. Very similar to the Mack R. Now, I wanted to use Z-Mod's awesome Mack R sound set for this thing, but it is not compatible, so hopefully that will be changed before too long once this truck starts to get a little bit more popular with everybody. Control our windows up here. The old crank style windows, pretty darn cool. Happy Monday to all of you. I hope you guys had a great weekend. You're ready for the week ahead. We're using Frosty's winter weather mod, among some other things. And I gotta get used to this transmission. It's a 12-speed. And I'm not used to the actual amount of, there we go, RPM I'm using here, so. I gotta say, it does sound pretty darn good though, the sound set that comes with the truck. And for being freeware, you just really can't go wrong with it, you know? You really can't. So, we're in Virginia and we have some snow on the ground. No physics like that, not heavy winter weather and things like that, but making a right turn up here, sweet. I haven't tried the Jake in this thing yet either. Pretty decent, actually. That's not bad. I'll roll my windows down so you can listen to it. Well, the guy behind me is louder than me, so. Didn't hear a whole lot there, did we? No, we did not. All right, left turn in here. So, a lot of you guys got snow and ice and everything there on the East Coast. And I hope you guys are doing okay there. You didn't have any power outages and things like that, because I know it got pretty dire there for some people. And unfortunately, we're not done with that weather pattern. It's being very, very strange. All right, I'm gonna talk to somebody here at this farm and say, hey, where do you want me to pick this canola up at? So let me do that. If you are interested in the run, it's right here, Winchester, Virginia to Emporia, Virginia. The reason why I wanted to take it, because we're gonna be going through Washington, D.C. We got Fredericksburg. Then we're gonna go through Richmond and Petersburg as well. Talk to the good people here at ADM, and we are picking up right in front of us, actually. I think it's gonna be in front of this barn, because this is the prefab I know and love so much. Oop, can't find it, grind it. We're gonna be hearing that a lot today, I have a feeling, because man, you gotta really let that engine fall down before you change gear. Yeah, I think we're picking up right over here at this barn, this old barn here. Love the heat shield there on that. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, it's gonna be right here to the left of the barn door. And we're driving a day cab, so it shouldn't be too difficult for us to get straight back here. Look at that Mack trailer, man. Looks really cool. This is Z-Mod's first trailer for American Truck Sim. You know, granted, it'll be payware, and you can pre-order it currently. All right. And that will work for me. On back we go. Yeah, right there is gonna be fine. And I chose the split axle, which I already know I should have turned that a little earlier, because man, this thing does, split axles don't like to turn on you very well. That'll be okay, which is about right there. That'll be just fine. And we'll line this thing out a little bit better here. Kind of hard to see white lines on snow, you know? That's okay though. Back this way, and I think we're gonna be in pretty good shape right here as far as that goes. There we go. A little bit further there. Is it green? Not yet. No green. Waiting for it to turn green. There it is right there. Sweet. They'll take it, and we will too. So before we take this job, you can see that the tarp on the top is completely open right now. We have a rubber bottom in there. There's options to have a steel floor in there as well. We're gonna go with this. So they're loading the cargo, and this should put the actual cover on there, and it did just like that. It's been loaded. we're ready to get on out of here. I'll fire this baby up. Not a bad sounding truck. If you ask me, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Now, I do like Zmod's Mac R sound set because, man, the Mac sounds are so good and just really wish we had it for this, but we don't, and that's okay. But today we are going to be putting Project Mid-Atlantic, another freeware map project that's compatible with Coast to Coast, here. Now, when you go to the very end of the video and you check out my mod load order, it is very important to have the Reforma asset pack and things like that in a certain order. Otherwise, it will not work. It'll crash on you. It'll drive you crazy. And you'll be cursing at it and everything else like I was, because I couldn't get that to work. And then I got this whole truck and trailer all set up. And then my game crashed on me when I did something stupid, which was going to my truck list, because I think I have a corrupt truck in there, and I lost everything. I had to rebuild it all. So that was not a whole lot of fun for me. All right, we're gonna go around the corner here. Oh, come on, man. You can't find that gear? Really? We're not in that gear there? Oh, we were. I guess we weren't. That's all right. Get around this stuff here. Turn our blinker off. I'm gonna get used to it. Don't worry. We're gonna be grinding some gears in the beginning, but we'll get used to it over some time here.
100 yards, turn right.
Pretty decent Jake, actually. I do like that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be clutching on these downshifts. I don't trust myself with this transmission just yet, but that's okay. What's really cool is that we have a CB mounted there on the dash, and we have that GPS right there on the dash as well. Both are with this particular mod. All right, we're gonna get out of here. No, we got a car coming. We gotta wait our turn here. Using that winter weather mod from Frosty, you get, you know, those shorter days. And man, I mean, even though we're, you know, past that winter solstice, it still feels like we don't get enough daylight, doesn't it? It surely doesn't. And that's important to get, you know, to get that sunlight, because if you don't get that sunlight, man, you start getting that cabin fever, and it is not a good time. All right, here we go. There we go. So I have to wait that out. And then into the gear. There we go. That's how you float it. Just like that. We are indeed floating gears. Okay, what happened here, buddy? Everybody good? Just let it fall and then into the gear. There we go. See, I told you we'll figure it out. I'm just getting impatient with the transmission. You gotta give this old girl some time. That's for certain. Let's see if we can really crank it up there. There we go. So you really got to crank those RPMs up when you're downshifting on this thing too. So that makes sense. Lux Bus America. So for those of you that live in Virginia, post a comment below. Let me know what you think of this map. Keep in mind, you know, this is a freeware map project. Most map projects are supposed to have the feel of those towns and everything, so don't expect, you know, the best thing in the world or 100% accurate simulation to things. But if you live in Virginia, yeah, I've got a treat for you, because we are going to be seeing some cool stuff today, I have a feeling. And I haven't seen any of it, so I'm excited to see it. And I think we're going to be sticking with the kind of northeast and here for a little while to change things up, as we are still waiting for SES to release Montana and Texas. Now, I think Texas will come before Montana, I'm pretty sure. Here's some outside view action for us as we were waiting at that light. Just a beautiful looking truck, man. The Superliner, and then I have the chromed out wheels there. Not too shabby at all. We have a green arrow, look at that. Before it turns red on us, which it always does. So fast. Wanted to show you this before we get on the highway. Very cool. All right, that lane looks like it's gonna end on us here, so we're gonna get this thing up to speed now. And I do want to check out that Alaska map I've been wanting to do for a while. So we'll be checking that out soon before we get out of the winter thing. But let's talk a little bit about, you know, winter and the weather, what's going on. Because we're watching these polar shots that are coming out of the north, and it's been Woo-wee. It's been pretty crazy, actually. Man, this thing does not feel like it has a lot of horsepower. That's okay. And for us down here in Florida, it's going to get pretty cold this weekend. Now, nothing what a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing at all. You know, I'm wondering if I should be splitting, since this is a 12-speed, I probably should be splitting those lower gears. That might help me a little bit. We'll try that in a minute. Look at the lights on that thing. What is that truck? That is cool looking. He's got all sorts of fog lamps on that thing. Wow. Looks like a Superliner. It's what it looks like to me. I don't know what that is. Couldn't tell. Okay, we're exiting up here on the right. But yeah, for us here in Florida, this weekend it's gonna get down into the in the 30s, and that's pretty crazy. So I would imagine that most of the Floridians down here are gonna start freaking out soon about it. So we'll be ready for that. That's for certain. There we go. Told you I had to downshift this thing with the clutch. Let's watch our speed around this corner here. And that truck back there. Got the motion platform on, so no, nobody is behind me shaking my chair or anything like that. That would be something I would do if I was like 10 years old, but we have a motion platform, so that's why I move around in the seat. I get that question a lot. Also, the question of how I look around freely in the game, that's Track IR, attached to my head right here. As well. It's pretty barren out here in this section of the map. But I think a lot of the work in the map has been done further down south, so we'll expect to see that. Ooh, hello. There's somebody out on their motorcycle in the winter. Gotta love it. It looks like a Harley Sportster, kind of like my bike. Still plan to sell the Harley. So for those of you that are wanting moto vlogs, it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's coming back at all. Might do something different as far as vlogging goes with certain things, but not with moto vlogs. Man, this thing is chugging up this hill, I'm telling you what, and we are in, let's drop this down to this gear maybe. I'm gonna split you up here and go down into this one. There we go. That should be better. For the most part, we're gonna have to turn these on because man, we're doing 30 miles an hour up this hill. I mean, granted, we are in Virginia, so we do have mountainous regions. But I did not expect us to be, you know, this slow right out of the gate. That's all right. It's a shorter run anyway, so that's fine with me. So a lot of the Midwest, they're going to be dealing with, you know, single-digit numbers, temperatures for the next few weeks. And then north of that, you've got like a lot of negatives. Negative 10, 15, like just crazy temperatures that are so low. And I do not miss that. There's a reason why I moved south, away from that stuff. That cold, man, when it sets in and you get those brutal winters where it really sets in, it doesn't go away and it feels like you can't get away from it, you know? All right, so we're gonna go up to this gear here, shut you off. Go into this, and then we're gonna go up into the upper gear here and go into this one now. Missed that little bit. Really? It was there. Okay. I wasn't even close. That's because I'm splitting these gears now instead of the whole thing. There we go. So we split into that one. I'm used to driving an 18 speed, so I tend to have that habit of driving these like an 18 speed, these 12s. But you can't do that. That's not good. 70 miles an hour. I don't think we're even gonna make it to 60. Well, I mean, we just passed 60, but this guy's going super slow. That dude's going real slow. All right, let's go to our next gear here. Well, actually, I'm gonna stick to this gear for now because we have another hill here. Looks like we have some spots up here that don't have any snow, which is fine. Like I said, you know, it's a map mod. It's not designed for Frosty's winter weather mod. They're not like super compatible or anything like that. So this is kind of strange looking here. Got a building up here on the left. Not sure what that's all about. There we go. Now we're getting our speed up. Falls Church in Leesburg Park. We're west on 66 right now. If you're following along on your Rand McNally, remember those? I think a lot of you probably have no idea what a Rand McNally map is, but a lot of you do.
50 yards, go straight.
Oh, this is our exit. Okay. Put on a medium Jake brake. Doesn't need to be so high. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Splitting the bottom, the basement gears, that is the way on this transmission, I'm noticing. Let's stick to this. I saw that was like trying to knock me into that lane there, but I'm gonna stick to this one. I think that's gonna be right. I do. Okay, that's better. That was a better change of gear there. Well, I have to thank all of you as always for just the wonderful support and everything. People have been watching the videos a lot longer now, and a lot of that equates to what I talked about last time, and that was, you know, I'm taking weekends off now, and that's amazing, trust me. Like, I didn't realize how much I needed to start doing that in my life, but having those weekends off is fantastic. That is like an old Dodge Omni. That's what that looked like. The reason why I bring that up is because during the week now, I can focus so much more heavily on editing and, you know, making videos a little bit more engaging. Hey, we're in Fredericksburg. And to me, that's wonderful. I don't feel like, you know, I'm not able to put a lot of time into that portion of it. And it's funny because I think that a lot of the comments will say, hey, I don't like this, or this, why did you cut this out, and things like that. But I mean, the actual data doesn't lie when it comes to the analytics on the performance of those videos. More people watch the entire video when it's edited down than people that have a 30-minute block and then skip between things they want to see and what they don't want to see. And I'm here to make entertaining videos, you know? I'm not here to make live stream content. If you want to, you know, see that style of, like, you know, long form content. Now American Truck Sim, this is different. This is a different crowd. You guys watch this a lot, so that's the reason why I do longer form content on American Truck Sim. But other videos, no, that's not going to be happening here this year at all. We're good. It's this guy here. Okay, it's that Charger that was making all that racket. Oh man, we're on 95 South. This is awesome. So this won't change. This won't affect you. But if you want to see this longer style of content, twitch.tv/jfabiano, Monday through Friday in the evening. So probably will be live by the time this video's out, because I'm far behind on this one because I lost everything I had planned for the video and had to rebuild. But it's all right. I think it's a beautiful looking truck. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get a screenshot. Be right back. And we are back just out of Fort AP Hill here. That's cool. There's my Jake coming down this hill a little bit. Yeah, the interior of this Superliner is really, really almost identical to the Mac R. There's like small little things that I see, but it does remind me of that. Man, I gotta find my lane. No, I think we're in the lane. Yeah, I see it now. I do see it now. We have well, I'm gonna stick to this gear for now because I wasn't sure if we're going down a hill. Yeah, we're going downhill now.
Keep right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
Okay, this is the exit here. I was wondering when this was gonna happen, and I wasn't sure how this interchange was going to work because I saw it on the map and I was like, I don't know. Another right lane here. I think we have a feel of Virginia though, for sure. This is cool. Charlottesville South. I know we want to go south. Are we going straight here? Yeah, we're going straight. This lane doesn't end. I'm so used to lanes just jumping off, you know? But this one seems to be really awesome in the respect that it doesn't do that. All right, let's drop this thing way down here. That was a smooth shift for floating it down. I will take that to the bank. All right, now we go down and then go back up again. There we go. Man, I can't see my lane. Here's my lane right here. I'm gonna stick to this one right here. Really hard to see it, even with the salted roads. So we're Charlottesville. And there's the 64 interchange there, which is pretty darn cool. So my whole setup, you know, when I upgraded everything with atsaccessories.com, everything's linked in the description. You can see what I run. We're in Richmond. I've been through Richmond before in real life when I was younger. When I was a kid. We went to Virginia Beach for our band, our marching band. We were in a competition, and I remember going through Richmond. Trying to keep up speed here, man. But the reason why I was talking about atsaccessories.com and all this stuff is because I have a new extension rod coming that's going to bring this thing another 2 inches up. And the reason for that is because I want this camera to be able to grab a little bit more of what I'm doing on there. Because the problem is the lower I bring that camera, the more you're going to see the screen in the background. And I'd rather not see that. Oh, man. I'm not sure what these damn things are doing. Keep my Jake up here, though. Good old shark-free aquarium. Home Depot. So that'll be cool. That'll be really nice. That's the only really big change I'm making. And then I'm going to be removing this button pad back here that's from with the Ricmotech adapter and all that. To simplify everything in the setup, I'm just going to be getting the Thrustmaster little, it's an adapter piece to the SCI wheel that bypasses all this. And that's what you'll see on atsaccessories.com. Dude, I cannot see where the lines of this road are. Let's stick to the left here. And that'll be real. That's going to simplify everything. Okay, more left. 100%. So you won't have to worry about, you know, how did I get this adapter to this adapter and what bolts do I need for that. It'll all be right there and just super simple. And to be honest, I haven't been using any of the buttons anyway. I really haven't, so I'm not even going to miss them. Now that I have this awesome Patriot XL, that changed everything for me. It did, it did. Okay, man, I'm liking this. This is cool. It's a big, you know, with the rescale of ATS. You know, Virginia's it's a big state. It's a lot to see here. And this right here is reminding me of some Virginia style roads. Now, keep in mind, you know, we're using the same assets over and over. Get the bypass. That is amazing. Got the little green dot there on that little blue guy there in the middle. Look at that scale house. That's a little rough, right? It's a little bit. I'm liking this trailer though, man. This is a nice trailer. A good looking setup, especially with this Superliner. You know, for a retro look and having something. What's really cool about this Superliner is that I don't know if you noticed the nuances there when I was showing the outside view. Ooh, careful around this corner. It's got some updates to it. So it has daytime running lamps on it. It's got the LED option, but you can go strictly retro with this truck, but you can also do their retrofitted stuff. And I really love seeing that, you know, especially with older trucks like this. Now, the Peterbilt 379 we were using by Dom's, that sucker is released. So we will be doing a video on that again soon because I'm waiting for Z-Mods to update some sounds. And I did talk to Z, and they said that, let's drop this way down here. Way down here. Way down here. Jeez, man, you really gotta ramp those RPMs up for this thing. That's okay. But they are redoing all the current sound sets that they have out there, updating them for the new 143 stuff that was added. So, I mean, we've already seen amazing things out of that. Out of Z there. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't know what this, he's gonna let me go, I guess. Thank you, Boyd. Appreciate that. That's very, very kind. We'll give him a couple blasts of the horn there. So that's cool because it's gonna even get better. I don't know how it could possibly get better, but it's gonna get better. And I think it's amazing to see Z getting into, you know, making trailers for American Truck Sim and things like that. Talented dude, that's for certain. I'm gonna roll my windows down so we can listen to the engine of this thing a little bit more. This sounds awesome. Can't find a grinder. There we go. And remember, this is not Z-Mod's Mac sounds. These are the ones that come with the truck. Which are probably, I would guess, maybe it's Creech Bomb. I could be wrong about that. Train coming through there, nice. All right, we're gonna be going up into this gear here. Oh, we're exiting.
Turn right.
Hear that train?
Turn right.
We have made it. I think we're dropping here at General Mills today. I do believe. Yep, and that's where we're going.
Turn right.
Or where this bus is coming out of. Oh, that's Lamers. Nice. It's cool to see these bus companies here with Jazzy Cat's mod. Remember, stick to the very end of the video to see all that. We're in Emporia. We have made it to General Mills here. Look at this. All right, General Mills. We're gonna let this guy know, hey, we're gonna be dropping here. Pull our window down here. Have to reach way over there to do that. Hey, we got canola here. All right, so that dock, you got it, man. Have a good one, bye. Yeah, so now that I have talked about the retrofit, you can see it now. Those LED lights there and the daytime running lamps on the front there. Just a great looking truck, man. I gotta say, and trailer combo. Look at that thing. Gorgeous. A lot of options with that too, by the way. We're dropping right over here. I think this is gonna be a pretty easy one. Yeah, look at the map here. It looks like we're gonna be dropping in this dock right here. So we just go over here and just do a straight. We have a straight back today? All right, man. You can't go wrong with that. Pull all of our windows down here. Looks like it's right over here on the right. I'm not sure which dock we're going into though. Is it one? Dock one, it looks like? Well, maybe we won't have one then. Yeah, we're going into one, so I don't think we're gonna have a straight back, but we'll be close enough. If it was those other ones, we'd be able to do it all day, especially with the day cab here. Get it? All day. But in this case, we're not gonna be able to. We're gonna have to swing it on around and not hit the guy that's on the forklift. Well, he's not on the forklift, he's over there, but still, same thing. Let's go around this way. We're just gonna let's get a nice setup here for dock one. Here we go, let's pull you around this way. Which is fine, and it's that long split axle, so it's gonna take a while for this trailer to turn, which I'm fine with. There we go, pretty good setup there. And back to the left. Should be okay right about here. Yeah, maybe a little bit more to the, point the trailer to our right. And then to the left. That should be good. You want to be right up against that thing there. And we are. That other trailer. Yeah, you can see how long it takes for that thing to swing, man, with those tandems. where they're at. Yeah, just straight on back here. We're gonna do one get out and look, one goal. Make sure there's nothing back there that we forgot about, you know. We just don't want to smash into like a forklift or something. Okay, so looking back here, looks like we're good. We're just gonna keep on bringing this thing back here all the way into dock 1. There's nothing around. Perfect. Okay, let's bring it this way to the left, and we should be in a good spot to just drag it on back. There we are there. Looking good. Easily got around that trailer. Yeah, you see how long it takes for this trailer to turn with that spread axle like that. Man, look at that. We're like 90 degrees to the trailer too. Anyway, we're gonna fix that. I had a feeling this trailer was gonna cause me some problems today. I really did, because I have not backed one up with a spread axle like this before. This is pretty wide. I think I've done it once or twice, but there we go. A little bit better that time. And now we can slowly let it come back here to the dock. Probably pull up to make it look much better. I mean, we would have been right on that dock plate, no problem, but SES, they like your trailers to be like way in a different position. So let's go to the right here. But this is a really rough little patch we're on here. I don't know what that's about. A little bit more to the right. And to the left. See how long it takes for that trailer to turn, man? That's craziness. Craziness. Yeah, we gotta get on that line there on the right to make SCS happy. Because I think we would have been fine on that one, honestly. We would have been right there against the dock plate and the pads. There we go. All right, there. And straight on back from here. Be good. We'll see if they let us bump the dock on this one. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. See how this goes. Yeah, that's better this time. And waiting for that to turn green. There it is right there. But when we bump the dock, we're almost there. We can, nice. We'll take that one. We will indeed. This is what I was talking about. I mean, look at how spread those axles are right there compared to, you know, what we normally see. So that was throwing us off a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with that, 100%. Time to unload. Let's see what we got here. An excellent 236 miles, 6 hours and 40 minutes, 56.5 gallons of fuel consumed. Not bad at all. I do want to show you here the map using coast to coast map, but this is what you get with the Mid-Atlantic pack here, or the that project. You have Emporia here, Norfolk, you got Petersburg, we saw Richmond and all that, we came through there, but you have Charlottesville here, this side of things with Staunton, Roanoke, and then you have all this down here. So all the way down to Kingsport for the most part in Tennessee. I mean, there's a lot more to explore, and we definitely will do that here shortly. All right, and we have all of our active mods here. Realistic mirror FOV at the very top there. Love that mod. Frosty No Foggy Weather and Frosty 4.5 there at the top. Then we have some real logos. Photo camera no limit. Some Eaton Fuller Ultra Shift action there, and continuing down, Municipal Police Traffic Pack here, the Motorcycle Traffic Pack we saw there today by Jazzy Cat. Also the Classic AI by Jazzy Cat, then the AI Traffic Pack, Bus Traffic Pack, and Truck Traffic Pack, and Painted Truck Traffic Pack by Jazzy Cat. I know, it's a lot. And then all this stuff. I'm just going to kind of go down the road here. Icons, that's how we, you know, get the white lines on the ground there. Real AI Traffic Sounds. We've got Wind Noise Mod. All this stuff is Z's. All of these are Z mods. Almost all of these are the freeware ones, and then the payware ones are down here with the interior packs and the engine sounds as well. So these are all the mods we're using here. These are all Z mods. Awesome sounds here. Big thanks to Z mods for sending these to me. I owned quite a few of them before he sent me a code and partnered up here with the channel so I can showcase them to you guys. Engine sounds, sound fixes pack, gotta have that. Wheels for USA trailers. Some of this stuff will be payware stuff for like John Ruda and all that. SISL's Trailer Pack USA. These are all of my skins for trailers. This is what we use today, the MFG Dump Trailer Pack. by Zmods. And like I said, it's still a work in progress. It will be coming out later on down the road here this month, I believe, and then it'll have updates after that. So there's a lot to see with that trailer, and we will definitely revisit it again. John Ruta's trailer pack, awesome stuff there. Coming on down, more of Bart's stuff here. Then we have SISL's trailer pack add-on, SES replacement, Realistic Corner Shop, Real Gas Stations Revival Project, Real Companies, Gas Stations, and Billboards. The US Alcoa Wheels Pack, Smarties Wheel Pack, great stuff. Then we have some paints for trucks here. All sorts of stuff you can find on the Steam Workshop. And then down here we have more John Ruta Payware stuff here. More John Ruta Payware stuff, Dom's 379. And then we get down here to the bottom after all the Payware truck stuff. And there's the Mac Superliner, like I was talking about. The Peterbilt CTTM, real advertisements. I keep that down here. And then here's the map. So the way you have this set up is this is a standalone as well without Coast to Coast, but this is the compatible version here. So you put your Coast to Coast at the bottom, you put that there, and then you have to have Mega Resources and reform a C2C compatibility patch as well. If you don't have these in there, it'll cause game crashes, trust me. So that is what I am currently running. We're going to jump over to my settings in the game because I get a lot of questions about graphics. And back here on the main menu, we're going to go to graphics here, running in full screen 1440p. I will be moving things up to 4K maybe sometime this year, but as of right now, still 1440p, 143 hertz, no VSync. Here we go right here. The scaling, 400%. That's how you get those crisp, beautiful looking textures and graphics. Anti-aliasing on high. I have SSAO on medium. These are the options that work for me. I'm running a EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Super. And then no depth of field. Sun shafts are on. Color correction turned off. I don't like the color correction. Then reflection scaling 100% high. Weather quality on ultra. Medium on the mirror quality. That's because anything higher, I start getting stutters in the game. Same thing with the mirror resolution. These are the ones that will cause stutters quite a few times that kind of puts you off on thinking it's the map or something. Texture quality high, anisotropic all the way up. Normal maps, etc., high. And pedestrians clicked as well. That's what we are running on that audio-wise. If you're just wondering, there it all is right there. It's what I use. It's what I love. And that's pretty much all there is to it. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know what you thought of the video, as well as Zmod's first trailer that's coming to American Truck Simulator. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.